JJ, what made this response such a success for you guys?
So I think the planning ahead and leveraging the training we already had with the power company Eversource. They have a program called Municipal Hub. One dedicated member of each community, it's usually the emergency management director, has access to enter grid restoration priorities for the community. So I'm able to look at that every morning and work with my direct liaison and say, these are the grid priority restorations for the town of Sandwich.
What about mutual aid, like with the National Guard and using their assets to help you in your response?
So we called for the Guard early. We've learned from previous incidents. So the request went in Monday. So within 4 to 5 hours, we had a transportation battalion out of Hingham. The 101st was assigned to our station with one LMTV, kind of a high water vehicle. The visual of having an emergency responder in front of your property, regardless of the call, when you see 2 to 3 feet of snow and no plows, I think was important. And it really changed our tactics for the whole storm early on. We're like, we got to rely on these vehicles to get people and equipment there, and we've been doing it since Monday night. We're here on day 4, and the Guard is still with us, and they're going on every call, and it's made a huge difference. It's all weather, all the time, all hazards. So the actual winter response package, SOG, and we have it for flooding also. Very targeted, specific apparatus. And you need to know that you can have all 3 combined into one. We saw it with this storm. It was a winter hurricane. The flooding, the wind, but then you throw the snow on top of that, and that's a dynamic that those that see hurricanes don't deal with. That makes it tenfold worse. You have people without power that are now in temperatures sub-freezing for periods of time. It escalates the sheltering and the potential medical crises. When you have a hurricane in the summer, temperatures are usually high enough where, again, we have the ability for people to shelter in place. This was a completely different dynamic, one that I hopefully don't see again, but it definitely tested our capabilities and our planning that we've had in place for years. We were actually finally to execute it this time around, and we saw the results, which were, very positive, which was good.